G'day guys, welcome to the rig rundown. So as you can see behind me, I got the old girl, the old Ford Courier, PH Courier, 2005 model, 2.6 petrol unfortunately, but she's a stonker. She gets me around, my trusty old donkey, and I love her. So I thought I'd just do a little video today just to introduce you to the car that gets me around. I think I am actually going to be upgrading very shortly, so I wanted to sneak this video in quickly before she goes off to her new owner. Oh, it's going to be a sad day. I tell you what, this girl sort of started my passion for camping and venturing, four-wheel driving up here on the Gold Coast. So I've developed quite a bond with her. So anyway, little walk around, nothing too crazy, but just thought I'd introduce you to her. So she's actually an ex-ARB demo car or something. It's got all the goods on it. I picked her up like this with everything on it, which is exactly what I wanted, because for someone on my kind of budget, I just wasn't in a position to be able to go out there and buy a ute and fit it out with all the goods. So I needed something that I already had as much as possible on there. So she came with the 31-inch muddies, steelies, the ARB bull bar, got the GME aerial, and the UHF in the car. We've got the ARB spotties on the front, the old ones. What are they? IPF by ARB. So they do the job, everything does its job just as it should. Got the safari snorkel on the front. I'll pop the bonnet and show you what I've had to do to get that back up and running in a moment. We got the full roof racks up on top there, and a brand new alley tray which had been fitted right before I bought the car, which was great. She's got a long range fuel tank on her. That thing's 140 litres, so as you can imagine I don't fill it up all that often. What else is there to report? That's right, so we've got a rear locker in here, air compressor under the bonnet. Although she's a little tired, she works for the rear locker, but she doesn't really quite have the juice for the tyres, so I have to go out and buy another one for that. Got me a couple of spotlights up the top here, fitted them myself shortly after getting the car. Couple of jerry can holders, couple of toolboxes. Actually came with two of those bad boys, but I just ripped one off because it was a bit too much to carry around everywhere I went. And yeah, I think that's probably about it. It's got a 2-inch lift, obviously the brush bars as well, and the side steps, and not too much to report in here. Obviously she is full because I'm on a camping trip right now. But yeah, she's a simple old girl, but she does the job. She does the job bloody well, and I love her, and she will treat somebody else extremely well. I am absolutely sure of that. She just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. So if we come over here, I'll attempt to pop the bonnet for you, one-handed. There we go. So as you can see, I've had to do a little bit of tweaking over here. When I got the car, the airbox was in its factory location over here, and the snorkel was basically where it connected through the body of the car there. It all just come apart and it was broken, it wasn't working anymore, and they'd run it sort of from that shitty connection using a long length of this ugly shit, up and over and looped around and back under and into the airbox down here. So when I sort of popped the bonnet, I was like, nah, that won't do. That's not how I like things to be. So I decided to give her a spider web bloody everywhere here, to fix her up. Got myself some custom piping and moved the airflow meter and a bunch of other stuff, and had to move my coil and power steering fluid reservoir for the radiator. Ooh, notice we've got a fan belt that needs replacing. Get onto that when we get back. Yeah, so just move the airbox up there, Nice little replacement pipe that goes in the snorkel, and she's back up and running. So happy days. Stoked on that. I didn't want a car that would guzzle water. So there you go. That's the Ford Courier. Little rundown for you. She's been great. She's an absolute workhorse. I have many memories with this old girl, and I'll miss her sorely when she's gone, but good little Tonka truck.